What's going on, fishy friends? We are live from Park Hardware in Severna Park, Maryland, and we are wrapping up this really awesome tournament that we had over the last 6 weeks here tonight. But before we get to that, we've got Scott Steers and Tracy from Park Hardware here, and Scott's going to tell us a little bit about Lucky and Blessed.
All right. Well, hey, you normally ask me, Scott, how are you doing tonight?
Yeah,
You got to set me up.
I already talked about that.
Hey, thank you. I'm lucky and blessed.
Right.
And aren't we all? And aren't we always lucky and blessed, guys? We're so appreciative, first of Park Hardware and all their support, Tracy and Diane, and
Joe.
and got to meet Joe tonight, which is amazing. And oh, there she is. There's the real boss has just come in. Here we go. And but no, we were just super excited when we first met Park Hardware, and Tracy, reached out to us, and really just I could tell right away that he was our people. I found out that a couple of things. Like one, he's helping the sponsoring the Severna Park fishing team, high school, right? Severna Park High School fishing team, which I still haven't connected with. Dan.
Close. We'll go by either.
Whatever.
I'm struggling with
And
names.
Josh,
With Dale, and it's close enough with the letter.
That's right. There you go. And
doctor, by the way. Yeah.
oh wow, okay. But yeah, I mean, again, you really when you've been doing this like we have, when you come across folks like this that you just know right away that they're your people, they're instantly your community. So we just want to thank them once again for hosting us here tonight, but also just being a great supporter for us in our event that we just had a really fabulous time on Saturday. This past Saturday, had over 80 people out of Sandy Point, all ages, all abilities, all together. That's our thing. That is our thing. And there's some fishing in there too. You notice how I didn't even say fishing. All ages, all abilities, all together. And we do a little fishing too. So
A little bit of fishing.
but yeah, I mean, that's really excited about Park Hardware, and that's what led us to really talking, is that I found out that they were adding fishing gear to the store here. So
a crabbing supply
grabbing
right in
supplies
front
and
of us.
other side of that wall over there, there's just all kinds of,
I think we should go off script a little bit tonight and have Tracy give us a little tour of the fishing section.
I think that would be amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should do that. Yeah. Yeah. Well, let me.
We should have Joe, because Joe personally
Oh, I've literally.
supports the store
Yeah.
via his fishing habit. That's just-
Okay.
This is a true statement.
Another one of us. Another one of our
We're
people.
just probably five rods from him already,
Yes.
and probably every single lure that's on those walls.
Okay.
is so great.
So you made an investment
I have.
in Park Hardware.
I have, and the reason I made an investment is Tracy and Diane made an investment in us.
Yeah,
So
that's great.
that's why we're still here.
Oh man, that's awesome. Well, good stuff, and that's what we're about here at Lucky and Blessed Fishing. Just great community, great stories. We have some of our guys here tonight. At some point, we'll drag them into the picture, because really, what started out as a fishing club a couple years ago with just a couple people has grown to our board, our staff, our crew, well over 20 people that are engaged in this thing on a weekly basis. We had over 100 volunteers last year coming out and volunteering at various different times with our different programs. We're just blown away. We're just blown away by the blessings that we've been able to provide, but the blessing that we get back from being able to do what we do, the work that we do. And when we bring folks like Tracy and Diane and Joe in with us, it's an easy ask, because we're not saying, "Hey, give us money." We're like, come and crush this thing with us. Come and let's really make some big waves and change some lives in a big way. And
Tracy, can I have some money?
That's a real sore spot when it comes to fundraising and stuff like that. So
What about you, Diane?
we,
Anytime.
yeah, we believe in this cause, and we're prepared, and especially going forward, we have a brand new website coming online. We want to really support. This will be one of the two major causes that we support going forward. We'll be able to list everything on the website. We'll be able to really drive maybe some extra folks to your website. We'll be able to possibly, maybe we sell some of your merchandise. Maybe we do whatever. All the proceeds go back to you guys. We're just in it because we want a good relationship. We really want to be part of this community that you guys bring in.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, we donate a good bit, but this is the first time that somebody's given back to us so quickly, when it just comes to a little bit of advertising and a little bit of this,
To wear this.
yeah, like
Yeah.
this podcast.
It's a symbiotic.
It's awesome. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And that's, I mean, for us, it's a big part of what we do is not just to give access to these folks that really don't normally have access to the outdoors and fishing and learning about nature, but we've found that it's really the access that we provide folks like everyone here in this room, right? That's what we say, like all ages, all abilities, all together. Because that's really what it comes down to is just community.
Well, I'm old and I'm a bad fisherman. Can I do it? I got good stuff. I just
Well,
All right.
Hey,
That's
hey,
the second
hey,
time
where's
somebody's,
Where's Kathy?
the youngest person in the room has complained about being old.
Yeah, all right.
Like,
So Kathy,
come on now.
over there, she's not. We probably should have you come in over here, but
come on.
okay,
around.
come around, join the party. So Kathy is not a fisher gal, but she will catch a fish and she will help our clients catch a fish. She's our director of admin and our secretary of the board, and and a bringer of gifts and shirts for you guys. And but yeah, so tell us what you do with Lucky and Blast as far as fishing.
Hello.
I take pictures, take videos. I've handed out name tags, and I can cast it.
I've seen you catch fish.
I just don't touch the fish or the worms.
Working on that. We're working on that part. Yeah. Because then, obviously if we have one more angler out there that can actually, touch the fish and the worms, not like, Scott, can you come help me with this fish? But, hey,
I mean,
but here's the thing. There's something about Lady Luck, right? I mean, we've all experienced being on a boat with our girlfriend or our wife, what have you, catching all the fish.
yes.
And this is what, we have Lady Luck. So many times it'd be like, all right, no one's catching fish. All of a sudden Kathy comes in, boop, catches a fish. Like, all right, here we go.
We just look cool fishing. We don't catch any more fish.
Yeah.
Like we look like
Try
we
to.
look like we know what we're doing.
Yeah.
The first one, and we were with our lawyer, and then on the boat, and
That's a good thing.
Mike's like, she's
Your lawyer.
going to catch the first fish. Sure enough.
Sure.
And so, and I think she it's a double setup there, and she caught two. Yeah,
Oh.
she got two sea bass.
Yeah, well,
there you go.
Yeah, the first time I took Kathy out, and again, not really fishing ever, right? Before that, I took her out on our kayaks, and I was towing her, 2 old-time kayaks, me with a motor. She's back there, like,
Stunning.
for the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah, on the phone. I think we stopped at the Tiki Bar on the way out, so I think we had an Orange Crush. We did have an Orange Crush. But we're coming out of heading towards what's that island over there on the eastern shore?
Oh, Poplar?
Poplar Island. Yep. So we're heading towards Poplar. As soon as we get off the thing, she's like, she's trolling out to where we were going to jig. She gets a fish on, and I'm like, hey, look at that! And you got to go watch the video. She's screaming. That's enough of that story. But then we get to Poplar Island, and I'm teaching her how to jig because you got to toss it, you got to reel it in quick, you don't get caught on the rocks. She was a champ, but guess what? She catches number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and guess how many I caught for that day, the entire day?
Well, none.
0.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, oh yeah, she showed you. I'm like, are you kidding me? I wouldn't have had it any other way. Because the next time I went fishing, it was so much easier to get her out.
Well, that's also how it is at Lucky and Blessed. You'd rather the participants catch fish.
It's kind of what we do. It's kind of our MO anyways, right?
It is fun to catch.
It is.
So,
It is. But you know what? When you take your girlfriend out for the very first time fishing and she catches, you're like, I don't care. Really, I was like, yeah, well, she had a good guide.
Yeah.
Come on. I got him on the fish.
Yeah.
But no, we're just to kind of wrap on the Lucky and Blessed stuff, man. We're just super excited about everything that's going on. Our summer camps are coming up. We just finished our spring fundraiser. We raised over $10,000 for that with in-kind donations and cash donations and sponsorships. Oh my gosh, yeah, so excited! And that was our goal, and we hit it. We beat it. And right now we move on to our next thing. We got summer camps coming up, August 20th, and we have wonderful friends that are helping us out, providing the fishing rods for all our campers.
Oh,
Yep. So
second fist bump on that.
hello. And so we're super excited about that. And that's kind of our next thing that we're really starting to promote. And then, of course, we'll be starting.
A little bit better than anglers. That's all I'm just saying. A little bit better than anglers. Won't rub that. We love anglers.
We love anglers. There's always a place in our heart.
Yes.
When I'm driving right by and I got to stop, I'm going over the bridge and they're right there. But now that we have this great facility, which hopefully we'll take a little bit of a tour of, to be able to get some more fine fish equipment. You got some good stuff in here too. So
We're going to tour it.
yeah, so we are again just super lucky and blessed here. Just waiting for the next wave of excitement and things that are happening here. So, and really, that tonight is going
A
to
lot
be
happening. Yeah.
frying some fish. I think I heard
Yeah.
about a fish
There's
fry.
supposed to be a catch and cook.
Always grill. Yeah.
Maybe we can.
And I brought mahi. I've got.
Thank God there's not 400 people here.
Yeah, because
They're coming.
yeah,
They're coming.
if they're coming, and there ain't enough fish.
He said 400 people.
Yeah.
He said, "How many people are coming?" I said, "Well, I invited 400." You go on to Facebook. You go invite. You go select all. Send.
Well,
Invite
and these
400
are
people.
mahi and tilefish
432 to be.
that you caught, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, we caught it all.
So we're gonna talk about that a little bit too.
In there too. So
Yeah.
yeah, it was just there's plenty of fish, at least for the head count I see. 400 show up, then it'll be pizzas at Domino's.
Yeah.
But that's
Anyway, this was about what we expected.
We
Yeah.
can pick some fish.
this is actually a lot more than I was expecting. So that's pretty cool.
Okay, me too. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh, you over delivered. So I was that's going to be Sam and Grant, you and me. I'm like, okay, that's good. That's good.
Yeah,
I thought it was just going to be just couple ones are saying here.
Yeah,
And just
pretty much.
Well, we also we haven't mentioned it yet. We have Sam Tudor that's going to join us.
This is really bad. I really don't like to be about.
We have Sam Tudor that's trying to be coy, but he's
Actually,
he's
here,
going to join us as well.
let's hear. Sam,
Outdoors,
you want to jump in?
outdoors in
Yeah,
Maryland.
Sam, jump in real quick.
I'll jump in.
So we are going to talk fishing a little bit, and I want to do that now
Okay.
because we are going to do some catch and cook. You said mahi.
I got mahi
Black-
back there, some sea bass, there's some tilefish. There's probably trigger back there too. There's probably trigger back there too.
I just watched a guy
So-
fillet one of those.
Right.
It'll
Yeah.
be
So these are fish that you guys caught.
Oh, every bit. Yeah.
Well, so in the bay, I was out with Walleye Pete a couple of years ago, and there was a pretty good
Sounds like a bottle of liquor. One-eyed Pete.
walleye.
Walleye Pete. Okay. Take that back. Sorry. Sorry, Walleye Pete.
I don't think Walleye Pete drinks. but yeah.
If I insult anybody.
No worries.
So we need to get that to Pete.
One eye Pete. Yeah.
one eye.
Oh, I
But
thought
he,
walleye.
he got on a pretty good slug of.
Now we got walleye and one-eye Pete. Okay.
He got on a pretty good slug of
here to go to a whole
of-
land of
black sea bass.
Yeah.
And I would say probably down by Solomon's in the Chesapeake Bay in about 50 feet of water. And he was telling us to drop metal jigs
Yeah.
on them. And with a striped bass, it's a pop.
Pop. Yeah.
With a black sea bass, what he was telling us, it's more of a little bounce.
It's not even. I mean, she'll tell you she double bangs them, but man, that's it.
It's a family
And
show,
that's it.
guys.
That's it. It's not even a heavy. You just see the rod tip, boom, and fish on.
Yeah.
So that was the first time I took I get very seasick. At least I know I would get seasick. So I rented, I did one of the big boats at Ocean City.
Yeah.
Miss
It went
Kathleen probably.
No, it was no, it was as soon as you go over the Route 50 bridge, the boat sits the angler.
The
Oh,
angler. Yeah, the angler. Okay.
Anglers,
Yeah.
angler.
Yeah.
And it was like a 2-hour drive out. I'm going like, oh. But the good thing is I picked it was only like 5-10 mile an hour. But when he anchored at the front and he was doing this, I was good. But he anchored where we started doing this. Man,
I had you out twice and you were fine both
I
times.
don't know what it is. I'm good. I didn't, but I've been I was out on a commercial crabbing boat this year. Oh my God, it took everything I had not to.
Was it just really calm the 2 days you and I went out?
No, my back hurt for like a year after I came.
But you didn't get sick. You were fine.
That was good because it wasn't that bad. I don't think it was that bad. It was the drive. Well, now the one time you were talking about, we went out in the morning. We went all the way to Smith Island.
Yeah.
And it was rough going out. But when
Yeah.
we come back, remember, it was like glass.
Yeah.
When we came back, it was complete glass on the way back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just really depends. We were out 3 weeks ago, right?
Yeah.
We just got back last weekend again. We were out 3 weeks, and it was, oh man, out on the water. It
It
must
was cold and it
yeah.
was rainy.
And we were full
gray and it was-
rain suits. I mean, out, and we were
it's not-
22 miles out.
Wow.
And I could feel it. I don't normally have any issues, and I could feel the boats we're just we were on a 23 foot, so it wasn't like a big boat. And we're going like this. I'm like, wow, this feels a little strange. And then the waves really start, and you're just like, oh man, I felt rough. I felt rough. And then the weather was miserable. It was miserable. Like I don't mind where I
We're
was.
live on Facebook right now.
Hey
I was
guys,
sick. I was
know
sick
if
for 3
anybody's
days
there.
after.
I think we're
After-
automatically live on Facebook through
Yeah.
StreamYard.
The motion is what that can do you for
I
days.
can't tell you where. I don't.
I think we're already on your first one.
Crabbing because she's at the
It's all right.
crabbing now.
Yeah.
We don't want to give it away, but there was anywhere between 4 to 7 8-foot rollers, and she was crabbing right in sideways in it.
Oh, this is a crabber you go out with a lot, right?
Yeah, no, this was I went all the way to Solomon's Island with her.
Okay.
So the one that I usually go is my next door neighbor. She's a trout liner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crystal, she is a potter. She owns 2 boats out there. She oystered all winter.
Oh, wow.
She's out there potting now.
Would you guys put your crab traps? Because I've got a guy that works for me, and he's an old timer, but he's sensational.
Fresh Menhaden is the best way to go.
Oh man, I tell you what, he brought in LY.
Menhaden's better.
And
Well,
the LY
Menhaden and LY are the same thing.
same thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
super oily. But I
Yeah.
mean, I got to tell you, he sent me pictures. That LY, they tear it up.
Yeah.
That's
They-
LY in there?
Yeah,
They really
yeah,
do.
yeah, we would go to the Eastern Shore and bag it up. He'll bag it up for me and bring it back, and we get a killer deal.
So are you talking about like in the packages that are up there in the freezer?
Yeah, so there's some custom package stuff that we do ourselves, right? So he'll go and he'll get all the fish on the Eastern Shore. He's got a guy that has them, and he'll section everything off into 3 big fish per bag, and then
So how much is per bag?
So it's like $6.99?
$6 per bag?
Yeah,
Oh, something that's kind of staying the same price.
Because
Yeah.
in the river right now, we just got reports that they're catching big ones in the river that I can't tell you where the river is. My wife she is so upset it's going to be raining for the next 4 or 5
but you use chicken necks, right?
We use chicken eggs. It depends. Usually early in the year,
Yeah.
we'll use clams.
Yeah.
And then maybe later in the year, when they
Yeah.
go deeper, we usually use just chicken eggs
Yeah.
pretty much.
Bang for your buck. Chicken necks is the way to go. That's like,
It is.
You get a 40-pound box. It's like
Yeah.
40 some dollars.
yeah.
But if you got clams or LY here and I'm here, most likely I'm not going to catch that many
Oh,
crabs.
let's talk crabbing for a second. Actually, this lovely woman to my left over here told me the other day, I didn't know that crab populations are down.
No, just got a report that it went up. Just came out with a report. The report just came up said that
Don't use my real name. Don't use my real name.
well, the
DNR is going to come looking
That's
for
right.
me.
the report just came out like 2 days ago, or today or yesterday. Just came out that the population was.
Well, what are you seeing?
I haven't been out yet, so I can't tell you.
Oh,
I think
They're catching them.
the guy that just works for us, just
Oh, for
started
two.
dropping his traps. Because he drops right off his dock.
are you giving any feedback yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
But knowing him, because I asked him, I said, let me give you 2 traps, because I don't crap. I said, let me give you 2 traps. You throw a couple over me, so I can't. It's like whatever the limit is when
You eat
throw a
crabs?
stock. Yes.
It's cheaper to give good. Just go take
If you don't crab, you call them crab traps.
Yeah.
crab trap.
If you crab, you call them pots.
Pots. Yeah.
Well, the big
I know people coming. I should know that, but I don't.
I'm just messing with you.
rookie. That's all right.
All right.
Okay.
Is it?
Well, but we were talking about black sea bass.
Yes.
If you wanted to go catch a black sea bass
Mhm.
tomorrow, roughly where are you going and what are you using?
We're going to probably go 18 to 20 miles out wreck fishing. That'll be exactly where we go. Now,
Out of Ocean City.
out of Ocean City.
Yeah.
And that's only because there's so many species and stuff that we can. It's easy for one. It's easy for us to get there in 2 hours, and we can fish all weekend. Like we're going out June 6th, right?
No, the next week.
The weekend after that, it's our granddaughter's birthday. Sorry. So we'll go out that day. We'll go out. We'll take a bigger boat, and we'll go like 62 miles out.
Okay.
And
Sea bass is good.
Sea bass.
Delicious.
yeah,
It was good because they almost screwed everybody because of a lot of the regulations
Yeah.
were pretty much. It was not good regulations, but it looked like they changed them, and you got some good regulations
Well,
now.
in the Chesapeake Bay, like catching one that's actually a keeper is so hard. Is that the case
It's,
I think it's 12 and a half now.
yeah, 12 and a half. Is that
I mean,
yeah, we call it tog.
we caught felt like 100 of them that were 11 and 3/4 inches. Like,
Yeah.
Sea bass, but
Well, see,
yeah.
well, government opened up sea bass 2 weeks early this year. So when we went out 3 weeks ago, it first day it just opened, and everything was just tiny, tiny, tiny,
Yeah.
tiny. So it's just, I think opening up 2 weeks early probably is a little bit of a not the best thing, but
Same question. Tile fish. You had to do it tomorrow.
we're gonna go 65 miles out, and you better be ready with electronic reels. Let me tell you something. They stuck there.
Diane hates it. All right.
Well, no, she hates mahi.
no,
Well, she hates tile. That's right. I don't.
They're delicious, though.
They're incredible, but yeah, and they're so deep, right? So if you don't have an electronic reel,
Right.
trying to reel one of those bad boys up from hundreds of I mean, it's
Come on, dude.
goes on
You're
forever.
ripped.
No, that's not ripped. That's bony. That's ripped right there.
Push a button. Does it push a button on the?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let it bring it up.
At first, Tony and Mike are using electronic reels. I'm like, man, look how fast. Look how fast they're bringing the goddamn. Sorry, look how fast they're bringing that up. I'm like, hour later, I'm still cranking on the reel. I'm like, what's going on? And then you add a fish onto that. It's yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
In a log.
I've never gone tile fishing. What are you using? Is it a bait type of thing?
yeah, the mahi belly.
Okay.
Yeah, we use. I mean, it's really funny. Tony, the guy we fish with, turned us onto that, and the flounder loved the mahi belly. Like, and we caught some. I teased Joe. Joe's nickname at the store is Hog Donkey, and well, we caught some hog donkeys for flounder last year. Big flounder.
So that's like the step above a doormat,
Yeah, right.
right?
Yeah.
So it goes throwback, doormat, hog donkey.
That's right. Yeah, this
Got
year I think this year we're going to fish in the 4 tournaments. Definitely the Flounder Royale and probably
That one Lennox. We got. I
yeah,
think
not Lennox.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think we got him coming on.
that's pretty
we,
cool.
We got him because he's part of like the ASMF, whatever the hell organization. So he's part of. He was just coming from meetings
Okay.
saying that they're doing.
So you mean the sport fisherman?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I'm part of that too. You have to be part of that, right?
Yeah.
You guys are all part of that.
Well, no, I think he's part of the ASMFC commission, something like
okay.
that. And I forgot the.
I talked to him about that one time as well. I
And
forgot.
said they just did something with blue tuna or something like that. They just had some regulations or something.
Yeah, I think yesterday I really thought we were going to go out. 'Cause we left Ocean City Sunday, and our friend Tony said, "Hey, we may go out tuna fishing tomorrow. Do you want to go?" And I'm like, "Ugh, we're just leaving." Oh, you got to wrap it up.
No.
2 minutes to 7.
He's like, "You want to go?" And I'm like, "Ugh, I can't go home and come right back and go tuna fishing." So they ended up, I could, yeah. I ended up not going. Not luckily, they didn't go out, but they did catch some decent sized sea bass. They were well over 13-inch. Yeah, so
Nice.
pretty sizable.
So I heard mahi belly and tile fish like that, and my imagination started going crazy. Can you complete the circle of life? Can you catch a mahi? Fillet it right there
Yeah,
on the boat, take it to
100%.
belly.
They do.
See, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I love the idea of just
Yeah.
going out, throwing a net over fresh bait,
Yeah.
using that bait to catch fish.
Yeah,
That's
it's pretty incredible.
Yeah.
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 So,
That is-
Fresh sushi.
so
It's
I'm
quite a
thinking
cool
you're
thing.
more of a saltwater guy than a freshwater guy.
No, I mean every chance I get, I'm gonna go fishing at locally, Columbia, you name it, anywhere I can get to quick that the dog won't eat anybody. We have a German Shepherd, and
My worst dog that's.
Okay, so there's,
I've only been twice, and both of them's been a German Shepherd.
yeah, and he,
every time I come here, there's a pond right over here that looks like it's loaded with
Cattail.
and snakehead.
yeah, cattail, yeah.
Like
The kids all fish that. I have not fished cattail.
Very good.
The kids who shop here, I always ask where you gonna fish. There's a cattail, that or they're gonna fish down the Magathie. But yeah, I mean, for me, it's just going out. I think in our first podcast, I said, for me, it's not about always the catch. It is just about being out there.
The journey. Yeah.
It's about the journey. I love it when she goes. It's not always her thing to go to a lake and just sit there.
I'm really good
Yeah.
at weeds.
Well, my wife always told me, I love to go with you. I never catch anything.
Yeah, but sometimes it's not always about that. And we fish from shore. So a lot of times, you know, a dad came in just yesterday and said, "Hey, help me, teach me how to, you know, rig so I can take my son fishing." I said, "Okay, let's make it simple." And I said, "Just remember," I said, "you can cast however far you can cast from the shore, but if a fish ain't around there, it don't matter. I don't care how good of a fisherman you are. Some of the baits will drag them in, some will irritate them. You never know, but you know it's one of those things. You know, we fish from it. We much prefer to go out on the boat fish. Obviously, we make the salt water, and she did say, she says, you know, why don't you get yourself a bass boat for your birthday coming up in July? And I said,
That is a wife right there.
she's
That,
yes.
yeah.
I'm not throwing her back. She's amazing. She is. She's amazing.
So that was maybe the money thing
Man.
earlier. A little situation they had.
Yeah, right.
So,
'Cause they're not cheap.
Can I
no,
have a bass boat?
yeah. Well, especially when I really, if I were to, if I, yeah, if we were to get, if I were getting one to be like an icon, I really want like an icon. But you know what, we go to Ocean City so much now, it's probably worth more to me because we go together. We're always fishing. Rather just do that to get a bass boat. Because if we get a bass boat, that's got to replace going to Ocean City all the time.
And he's a great husband. He's like, I don't need a bass boat.
Yeah.
No, see now, when I always wanted a bass boat. That was because I thought
Well,
it
you,
was
you
bass.
have a bass boat.
And now, so when I went to my buddy before I had the bass boat, I used to go with him all the time.
Uh-huh.
And no matter what I did, I always throwing the lure way right into his motor. And he was very not liking that you any nicks, anything.
Oh, yeah.
So, but it wasn't that. So I said, "There's no way," because my wife liked crabbing. There's no way I'm buying a fiberglass boat. So I ended up buying aluminum, which is pretty much set up like a
Yeah,
bass boat.
makes sense.
And
Yeah.
but I'm getting ready to do something, and with my boat, literally, it is wore down to the aluminum.
Oh wow.
It's just on one side. So I looked at the rub rails. They're like $200 some dollars.
Oh, yeah. Taco Marine or whatever. It's expensive.
Well, anytime you say marine or boat in any sentence, before you say dollars and cents, you may as well just quadruple. Guys come in and go, "Hey, do you have this stainless steel nutter bolt?" Joe will help you because Joe's sensational at this. They go, "Hey, I need a stainless steel bolt or piece," and they're like, "Well, go to West Marine. It'll be $400 more than it is anywhere else."
Yeah.
I couldn't afford to be a boater if I didn't do all the work myself.
Yes.
Yeah.
Couldn't do.
Yes.
So the idea. So let me tell you. So the idea I had. So I couldn't get the rub rail. So I'm thinking, well, if you paint it, it's just going to go back off again. So you know what I think? Ask me. I want to ask your opinion. So I'm actually going to go get the truck bed liner stuff.
Oh, but yeah.
Real thick. You know when you know the line end
Rubber coating?
Yeah, the rubber coating.
Yeah.
On the back, it's made for scratching.
Oh,
You know, it's real thick.
Yeah.
So I'm going to rub that.
just
on there.
tape it off.
Go 2 hours over.
Tape it off with painter's tape.
Yeah.
Well, I already bought it.
You can return that.
It's not cheap either. I just bought a little can like this big, and it was $30 for that.
And it'll have like that texture to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the hard thing.
Yeah.
So then I thought about taking a piece of rubber about this big and actually screwing it in along the side to give it a second, good thick rubber,
Yeah.
To screw it in.
Mhm.
So we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see how it works. That's the summer. I'm getting ready to do all that.
See, I'm looking at a bunch of paint rollers. I would probably just like cut those open and run those down the gunnels.
It's so I thought that was my wife goes, you actually that can be kind of smart. can't
Yeah. I'd be surprised.
My wife is so nice.
People learn how to rig stuff on boats because it's so expensive to own a boat.
Our Canadian buddy who comes in.
Yes.
He
Yeah.
is tripped.
Yeah. He brought in this piece. He says, "Tracy, do you have this?" And I'm looking at it. I'm like, "What is this?" Right? It's some weird piece. And it was for an oil,
It's an oil sump for
yeah, for his outboard. I said, "West Marine?" He says, No. He had to go and have a machinist make it, using that as a template and make the part because he couldn't find it any other place. And I'm like, that's just not even, it's not even worth it to me. I just need to be able to get on the boat and go.
Well,
So
eventually.
Eventually, yeah.
two things really quick, like little intermission status break. One is what's the status of the grill? Because it would be awesome at the end of the show to get a little clip of food cooking. Is it?
Sure. Who's
Is the
cooking?
grill on?
Nose goes. Yeah, I brought butter. I'm
Out
supplying.
of the meeting, Dad, to like start
Yeah.
cooking.
So
I'm
thinking maybe
supplying the
some of
grill.
the young
Right.
people
I
over
got
there,
brought
turn it on.
I brought some butter and some olive oil spray.
Bring 'em in? Yeah.
Bring them in to talk to some of the young boys, the young fishermen.
You guys want to
Get the grill going.
And then the second thing is we're sitting in the paint section right now, right?
To go to the fish.
And it looks great because we've got a nice little desk and a little place to sit. But right over that wall, from what I've heard, is a pretty kick-ass fishing
Yeah,
section
for
for a hardware
yeah,
store.
considering how small it is and considering where we're situated, so close to anglers and fish bones.
So do you want this big guy to give us a tour, or do you want to give us a tour?
Oh, it doesn't really matter. Joe knows it really, really well.
I do.
He shops it. Probably owns most of it.
And then I even know where the really good stuff's hidden.
Yes.
So you can do that.
Before we do that, can we introduce our
Absolutely. Let's do that.
All right, we'll start here with this young man.
Daniel.
What's your name and tell us why you love Lucky and Blessed Fishing so much.
Yeah, my name's Daniel, and I've been part of Lucky and Blessed for a year, and these guys really are just my second family away from home. At home, I'm usually alone a lot, and I'm able to get out with these guys and just have a blast and just have fun with them.
How old are you?
I'm 16.
16. So he's gonna be around for a while. But yeah, man, one of our amazing student anglers. We're just so lucky and blessed to have you, buddy. We're just gonna keep going down the line. Thank you for coming out. And Daniel literally lives like right over there.
Across the road.
And there's been some and,
for a job with me?
well, there's that conversation is in the
Let's
works.
start the grill while we do the next.
That's in the works. So there could be a situation.
Talk about a segue. Good grief. Like he's setting you up.
So, yeah, let's move it. Let's move it. This guy here. We probably should have him talk about the tournament for a second.
We're gonna do that.
We're gonna do that
We're gonna
too.
do the tour.
All right. Well,
and then the tournament.
Conrad's here. Tell us why you like Lucky and Blessed Fishing.
All right, so I love Lucky and Blessed because I can share my passion of fishing with others, with people who, would not have had the opportunity, to go fishing themselves. So I can, share that passion with others.
Awesome, man. And you're sharing it well, brother.
Yep.
Tournament director.
And running our tournament, which is over now, and we'll share a little bit about that in a minute. So, and then where'd Michael go? Michael. Oh my goodness. Hey, well, before Michael comes, look what we found here. This is really the magic behind this whole thing. We wouldn't even be able to operate if it wasn't for Kathy, our director of admin, our secretary of the board, event coordinator, LABF angler, all the things. So tell us why you like Lucky and Blessed Fishing so much, Kathy.
Well, I agree with everything that Scott is doing with helping people and going out, and people that don't have the abilities to go out fishing. It takes them outside. They have to learn how to fish, but you get to go out with the community. I mean, meet some really nice people, and they're so friendly, and they just love it. We have community partners go out with us 3 times a week, and they just come out and never fished before, and they get this little tiny fish, and you would think they caught a shark. It's so exciting. It's so fun. It's so rewarding. What we do.
Yeah. Yeah. So Kathy is just one, and these guys over here. This is kind of what it looks like when we're out with our clients, getting them on fish. But we wanted to share these guys with you because they're really the working piece. Oh, get over here, Michael. Get over here.
These guys.
We're gonna come chase you with the. Michael, I'm gonna embarrass him anyways.
Well, let's go check out this fishing section.
Hey, let's go check out the fishing session. So we're gonna get that. We're gonna
I
get.
guess
the
we're
camera,
waiting
get
on
the-
Joe.
Are you changing your mind now? No, okay. We're gonna get you. Oh, and by the way, we got T-shirts and hats for you guys. So here's your T-shirts, and then you have our invasive species hats right over here. So you each get a hat.
You're gonna follow with the mic, or you?
Well, actually, I think Joe got the hat.
Yeah, if you're
I'm double mic, so I'm probably super loud right now.
Wear my funnel.
There you go. There you go.
Hey, Joe. What?
Yeah, we can do a walkthrough.
You guys want something to drink? Just grab some out of the cooler.
Who's holding the camera?
I am.
There he is.
With the tripod?
Yeah, you hold this.
So I'm gonna hold this microphone. All right.
That's right.
So we hold on, we gotta get the wheelbarrow out of here.
I got
This
No,
is for all of the big fish you're
You
gonna
need
catch.
the wheelbarrow to
This is for all the big fish you're gonna catch.
load up tackle in there.
All right, so real quick, little summary of why this has arisen. Tracy and Diane were aware that there was a lot of kids in this area who didn't have access to any of the local anglers and other places. And being fishermen, being concerned for the community, they decided to put this in. What might have started as a couple of little walleye packs and some Zebcos, has quickly elaborated into what we have here, which I'm hoping we expand again, to the chagrin of some.
I have to ask permission from the boss.
However, what you'll see in here is a curated assortment of probably some of the more successful lures and baits that are in the area. I own most of these. Tracy's fished most of these. Right now, they look really good in my tackle box. I'll be fishing some of them in Western Maryland lakes this upcoming weekend. But they've got everything here from the spin casters and small rods for absolute youngsters. There are some mid-grade Zebcos. Then you go into Lew's, some Daiwa, Winds, spin casters, bait casters, the whole 9 yards. One of the only places I know locally that's going to have pelagic sunglasses right here, and they're 20% off right now. And then some of what I call Tracy's curated reel section. If we had time, I'd take it to the back where the steez is and those things are.
There's some salty ones in there, aren't
There's some good ones in there.
Yeah.
Yes. But now what we're trying to do is give everybody an opportunity to be able to do stuff. So you got the live bait here, frozen bait on the other side. That's kind of goes back to what we were talking about earlier with the LY.
Dispenser outside, right?
And the dispenser outside in case they're closed, so that you can go and pick up some bobbers and some bait and hooks and things like that. It's gotten some use. Tracy and Diana brought in a ice machine so that you come in with a cooler, you can get ice, you can get bait, you can get line, pretty much everything you want for a recreational day out.
Look at all these square bills, man. There's a bunch of good plugs on that wall.
There's a lot of donkers on the wall. You've got all the soft strike kings. This is a local company, Tailored Lures, that Tracy's.
Friends of ours and sponsors.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah, I bought 14 of these.
They're so nice.
I've not fished it yet one. Not one, but they
I
look
thought
good.
that's because you got 13 of them hung on a log.
Well, they're all hung on my I've got a bunch of racks in my garage.
Nice.
They look good and they work good.
I'm down with that. Various lines.
Story about Tailored Lures and what they I gotta tell you the story about Taylor. I'm gonna come around. So Warren Taylor, a good friend of ours, we've known him for years. And the very first time I met him, he's at a fishing show and he's got all his lures out. I mean, look at him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, dude, why do you have so many colors? He goes, Scott, honestly, when I go fishing with a frog, I reach in, I don't even look. I grab a frog, I tie it on, I fish it until it's beat up. When it's beat up, I just grab another one and tie it on. I'm like, so why do you have so many colors? He said, to catch anglers.
No, it works.
So yeah.
So tell your friend it worked because I bought like 14 of them.
Because they're so pretty.
They really are.
Like,
yeah,
they're sexy. You know?
Yep, they are
But
good.
really, all you need is dark and a light. That's all you really need for frogs. Right?
Okay,
Because,
Dana, don't watch this show.
Right?
That's my wife.
All right, I had to jump in with that.
Okay, get out of here. You're killing my fishing mojo. But again, so all of this stuff, Tracy and I will sit here and we'll talk about it. I just spooled up a 750 bait caster with 6-pound mono, and he's like, no, I wouldn't do that. I would do braid to mono or 6-pound fluoro. And so anybody can come in here and talk with him. He knows a mountain of this stuff. I mean, pretty much fishing and grass seed. The rest of the stuff he's going to ask for some
Grass to make sure you're staying there.
Yes, grass seed. But yeah, I mean, I think you can see there's a significant selection of things. People are originally, when we first set it up, the NBLNs or NLBNs, they were a pretty large draw. People, oh, I can't believe you guys have them. So, but all in all, yeah, it's a pretty rocking little area here, and it's just going to get bigger and better. That's all it's going to happen. He's finally going to get the
Loving
stuff.
the 6 cent stuff.
Yes.
Divine.
Yep, he's got the 6 cent stuff. I can tell you for certainty the generosity of the owners of the store. He got these in and he gave me a rod. He was like, here's a rod for free. Take what you want.
Unreal.
But that's why I personally work here. I work here because I get to work with them.
Yeah.
I get to work with Evan. I get to work with a bunch of people. I enjoy it. This is my weekend. My wife, my daughter, they go and they do their girly things. I come here on the weekends. I'm just a weekend guy. But because of them, I have fun. And because they're here, the community can have fun.
That's right.
So they're continuing to expand the store, with the Napoleons, the grills, the crabbing section. The other side over there is sand toys for the kids and stuff. So other than that, unless we went to Tracy's private stash, this is what we got going on right here.
That's beyond ugly.
Yeah,
Makes this look small.
yeah, yeah. So, but come on down, grab some stuff, and go out and hit a tournament.
So how are we looking on food, or should we go talk?
I got the grill warming up right now.
All
We'll get some stuff going. So
Who's cooking?
we'll figure it out.
I already did those guys.
If you got a mic on, you don't have to cook.
All
I
right.
just,
So
I just made that up.
There you go.
So you guys want to go chat a little bit more?
yeah, go give them a chat.
Talk about fishing some more.
Talk about some fishing.
Um,
Oh, you're talking about fishing.
you want to come? Talk fishing, Sam?
Yeah, what's up, fishy? Just want to go right here. Stand
Uh,
up, you want to sit down?
I gotta sit down, man. Come on, we're both over 50. We gotta sit down.
I'm almost 60. I turn 60 next year.
No way.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta tell you, you're not looking older. Like when I met you, you look kind of old, but you don't look any older than you used
I
to.
look the same.
You don't look any older than you used to.
Yeah.
And I'm looking way older. So I mean, come on.
Yeah.
I believe when I met you, I didn't have any of this gray.
Mine already went to white. It's not even gray. It's just white. And
Apple is yours.
but have you been out this year?
Man, gosh, I have not been out yet this year.
Neither either.
It
It's
is.
embarrassing for me.
It is.
Usually my boat's ready by March. And
Yeah.
I just pulled it out for the first time.
It hasn't been for lack of wanting to. It's been that we've had one of the windiest, coldest springs. And I'm a bay fisherman primarily, and I've got a 15-foot Boston whaler,
Yeah, that's
and if you've got
50 mile an hour.
2-foot rollers, like it's just a no-go. Like I used to own a bigger boat, and honestly, 2-foot rollers isn't fun in anything.
Yeah,
but
but
like
I'll tell you what though, that little bay boat you had,
Yeah.
I was actually surprised how good that thing drove in from
the
rough water.
center that we had,
Yeah, the one that we went when me, you, and Cambo went out.
yeah,
Boat.
center console.
That one right there. I mean, when I was actually surprised.
Yeah.
I mean, that really went through the water pretty good.
Yeah, but I mean, so it's been weather and wind that is, and it's like every day when I'm working, I look out there on the water and it's glass flat.
Right.
And then the moment I have a day off, it's rough. So
The I think that it got so cold for me this year that usually I can deal with the cold.
yeah,
I work in it, so I can deal with it. But it got so cold and I was not motivated to get my boat ready. And usually by March, I mean, it was even pretty cold in March. And March, they had their first bass tournament. I said, oh, I'm not even going to make it.
what do you mean get it ready? You mean winterize? Like do what?
No, it's ready. It's already ready to go
Yeah,
fishing.
I don't winterize my boat.
No, I don't winterize. Mine stays in the garage.
Well, it's
And-
also like for rockfish, some of the best fishing's in like January, February, December, January, February. If you winterize your boat,
Well, my
you
boat-
miss out on all.
Yeah, my boat, just like yours, my boat's not made for that.
Yeah.
My boat's definitely not made for that. Mine's all flat. I got the flat bottom. Is yours flat?
Oh no, I have a V.
Yeah, mine's
So, I
flat.
mean-
So I'll be beat to death.
If you got like a 6 to 8 inch waves, you can
Yeah.
make it work in my boat. A flat bottom would, you can't do it.
That bottom sucks going out. I've been in there and you're just getting beat to death.
Yeah,
Man.
yeah. It's got to be. I mean, you're pretty much like a.
I know they're
river.
getting all the food ready. They're getting ready to cook some stuff up. And
But the largemouth bass, which is your primary fish, like
it's like
it should be popping off right now, right?
Well, right now you're waiting for the water to get around 60. May usually you're looking for the May full moon around 65-degree water temperature. Then so you kind of got them going in and out. So you got some staging and some pretty much already done. Up here, down south they're pretty much done.
Right.
As they come up here, I think they're really starting to kick in there. But like I said, you got the cold front just went by. Now it's 100 degrees out.
Right.
Tomorrow it's going to be like 60 degrees.
I got to take you down to the homeland one day. I got to take you down to South Georgia. My God, they grow them big down there.
Because it's kind of stays warm all year long, though, right?
Yeah. I mean, when I was a kid, I grew up in Atlanta. When I was a kid, believe it or not, we owned sleds because once a year you'd get like 6 inches of snow on the ground.
Right.
It hasn't snowed in Atlanta.
Well, this year, did it do this year? Before where they had snow down in Louisiana.
It could have been that. Yeah. I guess it did recently, but like it never happens. But now the winter's over there in, mid-February.
Yeah.
So, I caught last time I was down there was probably 4 years ago. Fished Lake Seminole and caught probably an 8.5 pounder, and I only fished for about 3 hours. Like there's hogs down there.
I
It's the
just
same stuff up here, Ned rigs and square bills and all that stuff. And
Yeah, I don't know why I hate Senko so much, wacky rig, but they catch fish, man. I hate using them, but they catch fish.
yeah, yeah. I went old school with that hog that I caught though. It was just jig and pig. You still hear people talking about that?
No, the kids don't talk about that stuff. That's what us older fellas do.
That's an old one.
That's
Yeah.
if you anything else, black and blue, man. Get a black and blue jig and pig, and
That's exactly what it was.
yep.
That's exactly what it was, Sam. And I pulled the boat out of the water, and this young kid came up, and he was like, "Do you had any luck?" I didn't keep, obviously. You don't keep a largemouth bass like that. But I showed him a picture, and he's like, "Whoa, what'd you catch him on?" And I was like, "Black and purple jig and pig." And he was like, "A what?" And he was like, "I always catch him on Yamamoto."
Yeah, Yamamoto. They got so many new baits. You can't the old school stuff. Lizard. I was always a lizard guy. I usually throw a Texas rig lizard and a rattle trap or a square bill, and that's pretty much all I would use. I catch anything. I catch anything. Now up here with the snakeheads, that's a whole nother generation getting into fishing.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I mean, that has got those. Bass is one thing, but that always gets people excited. But I'm telling you, that snakehead's really got the young population just fired up.
100%. And that's really cool to see. That's really cool to see. Hey, Scott.
Let him come over here and wrap this up.
No, I just want to see if we have something to show on the grill yet. That would be a good way to end it, just throwing some fish on the grill.
I think they're out there doing. If they're out there doing it now, we can.
We've got someone doing a little research for us.
It's not really yet.
Are they still prepping it?
Did you get a time frame? We can talk fishing.
Cut the bags up.
Okay, we'll talk fishing for about 5 more
Maybe a
minutes.
few more minutes and then we'll be.
Well, how are we going to fix this problem, Sam? How are we going to fix your boat not being ready, getting you out on the water?
It'll be ready.
How about we go fishing?
Whenever you want. All you guys just call. Call. I use. I'm usually early too.
Yep, and Wednesdays is Wednesdays or Tuesdays?
Wednesdays and Sundays.
Wednesdays and Sundays.
I'm off tomorrow. That's why Tuesdays is not. That's why I always pick Tuesdays to go do stuff.
Outdoors in Maryland. What are your plans for that this year?
Well, we're trying to change a little bit and add my wife more into it. I've been doing it about 6 years, and
Yeah.
I really thought that we'd be a little bit further ahead, but it's
hard
a
work.
grind, man.
It's a grind.
It's a grind, and even when sometimes I don't feel like editing and stuff like that, and I've just been kind of researching and kind of realizing that I'm not 20 years old, even though I feel 20 years old. Walking, I didn't feel
You
20
look
years old.
20 years old.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Do a tournament update.
Oh,
For the girls.
yeah, that's a great
Yeah.
idea. Thank you.
And I forgot. See, I'm old.
You're talking about the channel and getting your wife more
Yeah,
involved.
so
effectively,
it's gonna
right.
be more me and the wife doing stuff. Get her out fishing more instead of just crabbing, and make the channel more about me and her doing stuff together. Then, even though it's outdoors, we're going to do that kind of stuff. I mean, we went around to a local farmer's place, and we went around and asked people, "Hey, what do you like when you steam crabs, Old Bay or Jo?" So it was half and half.
Man, your crab videos kill it. Like people,
That was actually pretty good. I mean,
people love crabs.
but we're just looking. And we did a seasoning test, and we actually talked to Mr. K. Fred. K. Fred's actually going to be sending some
Pull up
stuff
a
up
little
to me, which would be nice. All right, let you talk to this young man about fishing and updates and stuff.
Yeah, you gonna switch out or
You can sit here.
you can sit it. Well, we had a successful tournament, right?
Yep.
Are you ready to announce some winners?
Yeah. So without further ado, so I'll start with our catfish division. So we did not fill all the slots, but in second place we had Colin Lennon, who had 48 inches of blue catfish.
Big yacker.
That's right, big yacker. And then in first place catfish we had Adam Greenberg with 150.5 inches of catfish, flathead and blue catfish. And then first place snakehead was Jason Wyville. He had 152 inches with a 35.5 inch snakehead.
Nice.
So he also took the crown for the biggest overall stringer, which won him some additional gear.
Yeah, well, actually, you won him the beautiful South River watch.
Yep.
That was the biggest stringer prize.
That's a nice watch for a young man. What is he even 20 years old?
20 something. He's 20
I
something.
met him when he was a teenager.
He graduated from high school 2 years ago.
Okay, so he's 19, 20. Yeah, that's a nice watch for a 20-year-old.
Oh yeah.
I never had a watch that nice.
That thing on, he was loving it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
Well, what else did he win?
Yeah, he won a bunch of stuff. So he won two Florida fishing reels. One is part of a combo, and one is just the extra reel that was for, I don't even know.
Yeah, so he won the 3,000 Florida fishing products, 4,000 Florida fishing products, a Tate custom rod, and the South River Watch Company watch.
Well, I was talking about this the other day and talking about fishing tournaments and saying two things were super important. One is, whenever there's competition, people want to know that it's being run well, that it's organized, that it's being run well. The other thing people want to know is that if it's a cash tournament that it pays out, or if there's prizes, that people get their prizes. Now, Lucky and Blessed has now done this 2 or 3 times, and like those two things, these things are being run solidly, right?
Yep.
So, I really think that this is a mold that we can reproduce that, is going to be something that is a great resource activity for anglers on the bay and an opportunity for people to contribute to a good cause.
100%.
And we're getting better every year.
Yeah.
We're getting better every year. And next year, Jason Wyville actually is talking about getting involved because this young man's moving off to college, off to school,
That's right.
moving out of the area. So Jason is super excited. Jason's won our snakehead tournament 2 years in a row, and he has a good plan. It's called Get All the Snakehead Anglers on the Deal. And I'm like, well, yeah, that's what we try to do, but he's one of them. So he's going to go out and like reel them all in.
So I met Jason on the Patuxent.
Okay.
And he was a young kid, like I said, probably 15 or 16. And you know how many, when you meet someone along a riverbank and they're like, this is how you catch them. Usually you're like,
oh yeah.
Now I'm looking back. Now I'm looking back on it. I'm like, why didn't I listen?
Man. I talk to him now and he goes, yeah, I'm into my fish finder. It says X34. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Like he's got so much knowledge about fishing and fishing equipment and kayak stuff.
We were
over there with at the event on Saturday, and he was sitting there staring at Big Yakker's truck.
Uh-huh.
Now, if you've seen Big Yakker, he got a pretty good setup. He got the big old F-150.
Oh yeah.
All the racks on the top and all that kind of stuff. And he's like, "Can I take a picture of your truck?" I'm like, "I love it." He was kind of fanboying a little bit with Big Yakker. It was kind of nice, But yeah, great stuff. Really honored to have Conrad, and next year he'll be doing the handoff to Jason.
Well,
And,
let's talk about the handoff. Yeah. So, like, when you hand this off to Jason, what are some things that you've learned from this process? Some of the takeaways, things that went well, things that were a challenge that you can hand off to him.
Yeah, I mean, so it's definitely one of those things that it's not as easy as it seems. There's a lot that goes into it. As an angler, you just think, oh, I log my fish, they approve it. No, there's a lot more that goes in. There's a lot of things that can go wrong. So I'll definitely, tell him or other people watching who want to run tournaments, be aware of that stuff and be prepared. Again, there's always kind of coming a blank here, but
always something happening, always something coming out, right?
Yeah. Yep.
And it was interesting at one point. Conrad, we were both on the same page, which was really cool. I want him to be the guy, right?
Yeah.
So we were getting really close to the end of the tournament, still with lots of slots open for anglers and thousands of dollars worth of prizes. Like, okay, we got to keep this thing going, right? So I'm like, hey, I have an idea about the tournament. He goes, you want to extend it? Like, so he immediately knew what I was talking about without me even saying it. Wavelengths were right there, right on par with each other. And we did. And we picked up a couple more anglers. We raised some more money. So, that was a great decision. But,
well, guys, it's not going to be as easy as we go on, because the third thing that I was going to mention about running tournaments is important is just brand, right? People have to get used to seeing Lucky and Blessed along with a tournament. And the more of these we run that are successful, the more people are going to be in it,
Yeah.
and the more the competition is going to be, which is good, but it's going to be more than just signing up and automatically winning prizes.
Yeah, I think if anything, I think we may have been a little high on our sign in. I think we probably could drop that a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, the price?
The buy-in, the buy-in.
Yeah.
I mean, no, because we're a nonprofit, and I know that they should pay double that to support
Right.
this cause.
Right,
But I also know anglers,
Yep.
you know, and tournament anglers, and you know, when they can go do CCA for free,
Yeah.
or they can go sign up for this one for 20, and we're 60.
Yeah.
And you know, honestly, and I was talking to Jason Wyville about this. He's like, "Why don't you do a one-day tournament? You could raise a lot more money." I'm like, I said, "Bro, yeah, we have very limited anglers, but do you realize we raised over $10,000 with this event?
That's
I
right.
don't care how many anglers we got. I do, you know, but my mindset is we utilize this event as a way to raise money
Right.
to further our mission and to make sure that we can continue our work.
But hold up now, right?
Yeah.
So as far as I know, CCA runs the pickerel tournament.
Right.
Are they doing any other tournaments?
Oh yeah, no, they do invasive year round.
They're doing
Oh, they do.
great invasive
Yep.
species.
Well, so if we run 3 tournaments, we'll be running more tournaments than anyone else in the state of Maryland, right?
Well, we talked about a pickerel tournament last year.
Well, we could run a white perch tournament, but the white perch numbers are so far down. What is going on with that?
I don't know. I don't know. They just haven't showed up yet, or who knows? But I haven't heard anything about white perch being.
Well, we're going to grow it slow, but we should try to have more tournaments than anyone else.
I don't
We've
know.
got the president here. He's like,
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, so we are looking for more events. I was talking to one of my nonprofit advisors, and we really just have 2 big events, and we need like 4.
right,
Just
right.
there's got to be 4. So we're thinking about what that looks like. You know, I don't think we can handle more than 2 fishing tournaments in a year.
That's a lot. Yeah.
And the fishing tournaments are around our big events, you know,
Right.
like our autism event in that we have in May, and then we have a Reelin' and Rock and Rockfish Bash, which we raised over $25,000 with last year, as our very first nonprofit event ever. So we were just blown away, you know, by that. And we're excited about next year. We're really gonna have some fun in November.
It's fishing.
Gosh.
It's fun. It's a great mission.
Yeah,
Man, I feel like I'm coming up with a slogan right now.
man.
Fishing is the mission.
I've said that a few times.
Sam, how are we looking on the grill?
I don't know.
Is there fish on it yet?
The fish is on the cook.
Oh, well, let's go look.
We got fish on the
let's
grill.
go have a look.
Camera out.
Yeah, we're going to go out and
Camera out.
we're going to talk recipes, and then we're probably going to log off.
Blue. Thank you, Todd Griffin, for hooking us up with these hats and helping us out and get them in the last minute. Here's a little gift for our friends here.
All right, let's go see what's going on the grill, guys.
do crab. And then we did
Bring that mic, Scott.
I got the mic.
Oh, you do. And that's Joe.
Yeah, no. It's just way too.
I can do.
Here's a mic trying to give us a rundown on the grill.
Yeah, what we got here?
Look at this. All right, so
Delicious catch and cook. Get in there, angler. Come on.
yeah, you can get the anglers. So in here is flounder tented with lemon and butter. Then
And the
we've got-
aluminum foil.
in the aluminum foil, and then 2 flounder steaks with pepper garlic on them, some mahi that doesn't have any other pre-seasoning, just salt, pepper, and then I don't know what seasoning you put in for the marinade on these ones.
Yeah, I sealed it in there with a bunch of marinade. So yeah.
Yep.
Now, is there anything that's close enough for me to take a little bite of?
You probably could do the end of this
Long
flounder.
as sushi's okay with you.
Oh, yeah. That's
Long
good.
as sushi's okay with you.
All right, let's do this.
Ooh, that smells good.
It's hot.
Did you, he signed
It's
a
hot.
paper about the food
hot.
box.
Never put plastic fork too close to the.
That's good.
That's good.
That's real good. Mhm.
I'm just getting after it.
Yep. That's good.
And look at this wonderful grill, guys. And if you're looking for a grill, obviously come down to Park Hardware. They got all kinds of killer grills in here. Look at this thing, man. Look at this
Always is the
spaceship.
beast.
Look at a spaceship here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Holy mackerel.
I know. Look at the
So-
knobs and all
So
that.
these things, these grills are absolute Cadillacs.
Right?
Weber decided they didn't want to service mainline America anymore through the small stores. they wanted to just go to Lowe's and things of that sort. So Tracy and Diane did some research, and they got Napoleon in, Canadian company, 15-year warranty on most of the parts, 10-year warranty on like the case and whatnot, but 15-year warranty, the grill, the flavorizers, the back. They've got these heat sensor. So if I turn this off, it goes blue. Once you turn it back on, it'll tell you and your kids that the heat's on.
So when you're at the back grilling and it's a little
Yep.
dark out.
Yep. So feel free to go to the Park Hardware thing, and you'll see my house. I've got the Big Daddy at my house that I got from here. Lights inside and all that jazz.
I know someone that's in the market for a grill.
They're spectacular. I got great grills, and I build them.
Well, we're about to sign off, guys. Diane, the queen of Park Hardware. Diane, well, we both give him a shot. Let's see. Yeah. So you guys are wonderful people. You have a wonderful store, great events, great food. But, you know, for a customer coming here at, 2 p.m. on a Wednesday, what can they expect from Park Hardware, and what kind of makes you guys different?
Yeah, well, I mean, you're going to come through the door and somebody's going to ask you if you need help and what can they do to help you, and they'll walk you to the product, and if we don't have it, we'll try and help you find it.
And great flowers and a good fishing section.
Flowers and a great fishing section and a great grill section. So, yeah, we've got, a little bit of everything, which makes us hopefully a good part of the community and a good place to come to get what you need.
Well, you guys have been open for how long?
Well,
Under
our ownership, we've been here since mid-February.
Oh, and you're making a big splash already. Making a big difference with Lucky and Blessed.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much for being a part.
Absolutely. We appreciate you guys and everything that you do. And we're happy and lucky and blessed to be part of you guys.
Awesome. Thanks so much. Scott, you want to close us out? Want to close us out?
Yeah. Well, hey guys, we are lucky and blessed once again. We're out here at Park, and let's bring in my good friend over here to close us out here today. But we're just excited to be out here at Park Hardware with Tracy and Diane and Joe and our friends Sam and our crew back here, and of course Grant. Man, we're just blown away by all the support and all the excitement around Lucky and Blessed Fishing right now. We got our summer camps coming up. We're looking to fall already, talking about a Reel and Rock Fish Bash in the fall. Guys, come out and volunteer with us. I tell people, like, you don't even understand what we're doing until you come out and really fish with us and be with our community, because that's what it's all about community. So guys, thanks for checking in with us tonight. Grant, thanks for hosting once again and doing such a great job on our live spot here. And yeah, well, stay tuned, because we're going to probably be doing like a once a month thing. What do you think?
Yeah, let's do
A
it.
once a month kind of thing. Get together, we'll bring on some guests, we'll do some more giveaways, which we didn't do tonight.
Oh, you're not gonna give one? Okay.
Oh, how are you? That means I get the fishing rod?
I got a nice rod and reel.
You want to do it?
He's gonna get one.
We didn't do the giveaway.
Let's do it.
How do you do it?
So do we have anybody on? We're not even seeing if we have anybody on the show. Do we have anybody on the show right now?
There are at least 3 people. First person to comment right now
Gets the rod.
wins a fishing rod.
Actually, Michael was the first one to comment, but
All you got to do is say hi, anything. First person to comment.
How do you get on the line?
Mike.
Outland. Comments out.
There's people watching. Lori Tudor.
He is totally not kidding.
Lori Tudor wins.
Oh, that was man.
Oh,
Tell you what I do, bud. That's my wife. You can go ahead and just give it to him.
look at that.
Thank
Give
you.
it to him.
Look at that.
That was my wife. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Lori's watching.
Okay.
Thanks,
Lori. Well,
thanks, Lori.
Sam just gave away your prize.
I know. Lori, are you okay with that?
You probably ticked off.
I'll let you deal with your husband on that.
Well,
Thanks, everyone.
Yeah, guys. God bless. We'll see you soon.
But do we want to look at the fishing rod?
Do we want to look at the fishing rod before we go? Do we have it to look at?
I'm gonna go pull it out of the tubes.
Oh yeah, no, we have to look at it. So
That's fine.
we'll
It'll be a Phoenix or a Dobbins, and it'll be a nice bait cast.
Nice.
nice.
Well, when do you want to do this next? So, like a month from today?
Yeah, let's talk about that. Yeah, we'll say a month from today, and we'll work to that. That gives us a month.
Sounds
Get
good.
our stuff together.
Let's do it.
All right.
Thanks, everybody, for watching.
Thank you.